Hi, I'm Scott Peck, and what a joy it is to be here with you right now to talk about you seeing yourself as a masterpiece. This is love skill number 6 in our course on love, and based on our book, Love Skills for Personal and Global Transformation, Secrets of a Love Master. And in case you didn't realize it, you are a love master, and I'm seeing you as that right now. A love master is a woman or a man who is striving to be love in every area of your life, in the way you love yourself, in the way you love others, the way you see the world. And right now we're talking about how well you love yourself. This is a very important issue. And one of those ways, love skill number 6, is to see yourself as a masterpiece. And I assume and hope that you've just watched Shannon's video where she talks about Michelangelo and the beautiful masterpieces he created. And I loved what Shannon said about each of us being an unfolding masterpiece. And it's really true. This has nothing to do with ego. You know, oh, I'm so good, I'm an author, or I'm a real estate agent, or I'm this. I'm a great father, I'm a great husband, I'm excellent bowler. You know, this is not what a masterpiece is. A masterpiece really has nothing to do with ego. It's all about, well, who are you really from a divine point of view? Why were you sent to earth? Why are you here? What's your highest purpose? And you can't measure that in terms of job. You can't measure that in terms of title or career. I mean, I think it's wonderful that Shannon is a spiritual healer, and she's a masterpiece at doing that. But when I look at my life, I'm really good at being a real estate agent, but I don't think that's, and I am good and I'm able to see myself as a masterpiece there, but that's not really what makes me an unfolding masterpiece. What makes me a masterpiece is that I'm so committed to love, so committed to helping people create peace out of conflict in their lives. That's what my life stands for. I think that's why I'm here on earth, and I'll bet you that you know deep in your heart why you're here on earth, and it may have nothing to do with what you do or your role. I mean, just think of all the mothers that are right now raising kids as wonderful mothers, but they also, and that's part of their masterpiece, but there's also something, I'll bet, within each of those women and their husbands that is calling them higher about what they want to contribute to earth. And so that's the way I'm looking at what it means to see yourself as a masterpiece. In many ways, we could just ask ourselves, look around your life and say, who do you consider to be a masterpiece among the friends that you know? Don't look for celebrities or political leaders, and just the friends that you know, the people that you know in your life. Who do you consider a masterpiece, an unfolding masterpiece, and why? And I did this exercise just before I started this video talk with you, and I realized, you know, it's because of the qualities people express, not because of what they've accomplished. The first person that came to mind is my partner Bob, who is so full of humor. He has the most humorous one-liners of anybody I can imagine. And to me, that pulled him, he's a masterpiece in the way his humor brings happiness and joy and heart to our daily business, career, real estate. I'll bet you can help identify the people that you love and why each one of them is a masterpiece in his or her own way. And what a lovely thing to identify that in others. But what a lovely thing to identify that in ourselves, because this love skill is about seeing yourself as a masterpiece. So right now, right while you're with me right now, ask yourself, what are the top 3 qualities that you most love about yourself? The qualities. I'm doing this for myself. I think compassion is one for me. I love myself for my compassion. I love myself for my commitment to taking tension and conflict and turning it into peace. And I love myself because I'm pretty loving, not unconditionally loving, and that puts me in the category of an unfolding masterpiece rather than a completed masterpiece. But that's the joy of this love skill. See yourself as a masterpiece that is unfolding. So what are your top 3 qualities? That's really getting at the heart of who you are and why you are a masterpiece. We can all go around, and you know, one of our love skills is inner love talk, where we can say, I'm too fat, I don't like where I am in my life, I don't like who I am, I'm tired of my stories, I'm so frustrated. Well, all that's inner love talk. That's actually inner hate talk. But inner love talk is, well, who are we as divine beings? Well, yes, I'm compassionate and I'm loving. I may not be loving perfectly or all the time, but I'm sure working on it, and I can see that I am a masterpiece. I'm really striving. Right now I'm working happily to communicate to your heart and to help you see yourself as a lovely, lovely person, as a divine being, as an unfolding masterpiece. And I think I love myself for speaking to you right now with this love, really as love. This love skill, see yourself as a masterpiece, pulls us right back to love skill number 1, moving into love alignment. Remember that one? If you don't, go back and review it, because either love is outside of us and we're looking for it, or love is with us and we're partly expressing love and partly over here in ego or shame or pride. It's all ego. Or we're here where love is we're so united with love, we're at one with love, that when I'm speaking to you, it's love speaking to you. When you're listening to me, you as love are listening to me. When you go now to speak to the next person that you're going to speak to, when you stop listening to me, you have the option, the opportunity to speak as love. Not just to be kind to them, but to let divine love flow through you. That's will reveal to what extent you are a beautiful masterpiece. And you are. And give yourself credit for every inch of ground that you have gained in your life, because how would you like to go back and be yourself 5 years backwards? Boy, I was so unevolved compared to now. I don't even want to go back to being who I was last week. And I'll bet you're the same way. So we are evolving, and we need to love ourselves for that evolvement. So love yourself. See yourself as a masterpiece. Recognize that this is about your divine nature. It has nothing to do with ego. It has about dropping the ego. As you look at your highest self, the way love created you, why love put you on earth for such a unique purpose, so different than mine, and mine is different from yours. We don't look alike, nor is our masterpiece alike, and that is beautiful. So I love you as an unfolding masterpiece. And even without knowing who you are, you could be in Japan, the Philippines, in the Soviet Union, in France, in the United States, or next door, and I can truthfully and honestly know that you are an unfolding masterpiece. So now the question is, the only remaining question, do you know it, and are you accepting it? I love you as a masterpiece.